inventory management, the another important aspect is economic order quantity. When you are
Economic
keeping,
order quantity.
yes, economic order quantity is the maximum level or any level of material should keep in the shelf to keep the store intact, not keeping the stock more or less optimum level with the help of a formula, that is economic order quantity. And another one is economic batch quantity. Both are there. Economic order. We will finish this one. It is a measurement used in the field of operations, logistics, and supply chain management. In essence, economic order quantity is a tool used to determine the volume and frequency of order. How
Sir,
much
your
of
voice is lagging, sir.
என்னடா coffee coffee you will get it the coffee you what do you want? Determine volume, how much of product should be stored in the store, and frequency of order. Within how many day interval this product has to be ordered, required to satisfy a given level of demand while minimizing the cost per order. Tomorrow, if you are become a store manager or you are in your own business, if you are keeping the products, you have to every day thoroughly check with your computer system that you are not more invested in unwanted products. அதை பார்த்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கணும். ஒவ்வொரு ரூபி, ஈவன் சிங்கிள் ருபி இஸ் வேல்யூ. அதெல்லாம் இல்லாம சார் கண்ணா அப்படின்னா வாங்கி வைங்க சார், யாரோ வந்து ஒருத்தர் கேட்பாரு, உடனே ஆர்டர் கொடுக்குறது. If you are following that method, it is a conventional method. If you are following this economic order quantity, it is a modern technique. The economic order quantity is set point designed to help companies minimize the cost of ordering and holding inventory. Minimum cost should be invested in these stocks. Holding inventory. The cost of ordering inventory falls with the increase of ordering volume due to purchasing of economic of scales. However, as the size of inventory grows, the cost of holding the inventory rise. When your store becomes a very big, if you are keeping a 5,000 products in your store, then the investments will be always more. Economic order quantity is an exact point that minimize both these inversely related to cost. In a manufacturing unit, if you are keeping the right products in the shelves and whenever there is a required you are providing that product, the cost of manufacturing will come down so that the company will get more profit, or the company can sell the product for a minimum MRP. These are all economic order quantity advantages. The economic order quantity formula is calculated by minimizing the total cost per order by setting the first order derivative to zero. The components of formula that makes up the total cost per order are the cost of holding inventory and the cost of ordering the inventory. The key notations in the understanding of economic order quantity formula are as follows. Components of the economic order quantity formula: annual quantity demanded. First, we have to calculate what is the demand for a product. Annual quantity demand, volume per order, how much you are ordering each and every order. Ordering cost, what will be the cost for each order. Unit cost, what will be the cost of individual units. Holding cost, how much cost has been invested in the stock holding. Then carrying cost, how much, what is the cost to carry the product from the warehouse to the store. All these components should be taken care while calculating the economic order quantity. That is what mentioned here. I have given the details about what is ordering cost for each order with the fixed cost that is dependent on the number of units. The annual number of unit பொறுத்தவரை cost மாறும். The annual ordering cost is found by multiplying the number of orders by this fixed cost. It is expressed as holding cost. Just a minute. What is the cost of holding a product in the store? That is also a cost. Holding inventory often comes with its own cost. This cost can be the form of direct cost incurred by financing the storage of said inventory and the opportunity cost of holding inventory instead of investing the money elsewhere. As such, the holding cost per unit is often expressed as the cost per unit multiplied by the interest rate, expressed as follows. This may be little bore for you, not bore, some text, but you have to understand it. The importance of economic order quantity, you should know that. This is how that's all. In the economic order quantity, annual quantity demanded, volume per order, order cost, unit cost, holding cost, carrying cost. இது எல்லாத்தையும் சேர்த்து வச்சா அந்த ஃபார்முலா வச்சு யூஸ் பண்ணும்போது you will get the economic order quantity. With that formula result, you have to order the product. இதுக்கப்புறம் very simple. We are going to see how to manage the store planning and management. Everybody will be seeing nowadays the store management requires you to develop relationship with customers, workers, store suppliers and other parties key to store operations. If you are managing a store, the core of your job is to ensure that employees serve their purpose, that store merchandise meets standards, and that customers leave satisfied. To do so, you need a plan and the means to achieve the goals of that plan. ஒரு ஸ்டோர் வச்சு நடத்துறது அப்படிங்கிறது என்னன்னா கஸ்டமர் சாட்டிஸ்ஃபிகேஷன். If somebody is stepping up in the store, you should satisfy the customer with the requirement of product. அவங்க என்ன ப்ராடக்ட் கேட்குறாங்களோ அதை கொடுக்கறதுக்கு தயாராக இருக்கணும். அதுக்கு பேர் தான் ஸ்டோர். நான் கூட when I was working in administration, I was managing a store where whenever people ask something, we will say, no, it is not there. That is the specialty of the store. அந்த ஸ்டோர்ல எதுவுமே இருக்காது. எது தேவையில்லையோ அதெல்லாம் இருக்கும். ஏன் அப்படி இருக்குன்னா அந்த ஸ்டோர் has been not properly managed. I was trying to manage in somewhere to maintain the stocks, but it is not possible. The entire team of employees and the management team not supported. Even though they are ready to support, the suppliers are not able to cope up with them because they have to pay money. The money is involved in this business. If you are required 5 lakhs worth of product, the pending amount of some 10-15 lakh has to be paid immediately, then they will supply the product. Very big issue in the stores. Hopefully I will expect that most of you will get a job in store management. They may not call as a store management. They will say that you manage this store because it is very, very difficult. Managing a store requires high level of organizational skills and ability to strategize. I was managing the store with so many suppliers. I was having a contact with them, cordial relationship, and talking with them. But at last they will say that I need money. Strategize. You need a plan in place not only to maintain order at the store location, but also to optimize the way the store operates. Optimum level of operations is required for a store. In store management requires you to monitor the floor, perform data research, communicate with others, and resolve issues quickly. if any problem occurred in a store, the problem has to be resolved quickly. An effective manager is always the lookout for ways to improve the store and boost the company profit. I was tried very vigorously to improve the company, but no, I didn't get a support from neither the staffs or the management or the suppliers. Only few people have supported me in the store. So it was very difficult to manage for me. That is why a store management, store planning and management is very important. Input from others. One key planning for store input is relevant parties. For instance, the workers at the store can provide you with the advice regarding day-to-day issues. What are the day-to-day problems associated with the store? You can identify through the employee, such as best-selling items and customer feedback. As another example, upper management provides you with the instruction regarding the goals of the store so that you can plan effectively. Store goal என்னன்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு effectively you have to function. Then inventory software. The computer softwares are essential in store management. An inventory software system is also a key planning in a store. A store inventory system uses broad barcoding technology. By scanning the barcode, the products will be, you can find out whether it is available or not. And computer software to monitor activity throughout the store. It tracks data regarding the movement of inventory from incoming shipments to the storeroom, to the sales floor, and finally to the register. It allows the store manager to run reports, to analyze trends and make decisions regarding the short and long-term strategy for the store. For a store, there is a strategical analysis required, short-term, long-term strategy, everything is required. In an organization, store management is the toughest task. Task management. You and your employee must take action to keep the wheels running every day. More specifically, you must prioritize the task. Creating and maintaining daily task schedule is key to planning for a store manager. The task schedule should include routine activities such as opening and closing of the store and activities required to stay compliant with the quality standard and regulations. It also should include process of how employees can handle unexpected occurrences at the store. If something beyond your control it will happen in the store, then you have to ready to manage it, such as a shoplifter or a sudden large influx of customers. Suddenly there is some 50 customers are unexpectedly came, and you have to do the you have to provide the service required from the store. You should ready to do that. This is management of store. Economic batch quantity, same. Economic order quantity is purchasing order. Economic batch quantity is in a manufacturing unit how you will produce product in a batch. That I will explain it simply. Economic batch quantity, also known as optimum production quantity. How much produced in a single batch, that is economic batch quantity. If you are producing this kind of batches, you will get more profit. The cost effectiveness will come down. If the order size of the production batch minimizes the total cost, it will reduce the total cost when you are using economic batch quantity. Batch production is a technique which is commonly used today to distributing total production in a series of small batches rather than mass production in one go. Instead of producing 1,000 product in a single day, 200, 5 batches, that is economic order quantity, economic batch quantity. Sometimes the production of goods in batches is necessary because, for example, certain equipment used in manufacturing may wear out and need replacement before production can run again. If anything problem occurred in a manufacturing plant, you need time. Batch production may be desirable in other cases as well. For example, where the objects being produced are perishable, the entire production requirement to say a year can't manufacture in week, as it might cause the goods to expire after some time. Batch production also reduces the risk of obsolescence, as many minor changes required in the specification of goods depends upon the color, size of the product. Batches are required. Can be made in the future batches according to the feedback received from the customers. If you are producing millions of product in a single batch, if the customers are not satisfied with the color or some size of the product, then you cannot replace it. But if you are doing in a batch, you can easily change it. Retailers, instead of producing everyone in one go and hoping for the best, whereas economic order quantity suitable for determining economic batch quantity, not order quantity. Economic batch quantity suitable determining order size when the part materials or finished goods are ready to be delivered external supplier when the order is placed. Economic batch quantity is used to determine the size of the product run when the manufacturing takes place internally and new raw materials or parts required for production and either required internally or supplied incrementally by all other companies according to the production requirement. Depends upon the requirement of the product, the batch can be produced. If a raw material is received later, then it can be managed with economic batch quantity. If you are producing a mass production, if some raw materials are not received, the entire batch will be stopped. So this is economic batch quantity. So today we have learned economic order quantity, economic batch quantity, and planning and management of store. இதெல்லாம் சின்ன சின்ன ஸ்டெப்ஸ். மறுபடியும் 5th யூனிட்ல ஸ்டோர் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் தனியா கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. இந்த மெட்டீரியல் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் நல்லா படிக்கிறவங்க in future you can go do very good job in companies. You can easily manage the company. அவ்வளோ இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் இதுல இருக்கு. So today
Okay,
we
sir.
will finish here. Who is taking the screenshot?
Anirudh, sir.
Huh?
Anirudh is taking, sir.
You are taking.
Sir, Abhishek Bora is taking, sir.
Hey, Abhishek Bora, you will take and send it to me. Is it possible?